Happy day 4. Well, this one is perfect for me because I just had surgery on my hand and I have had forced bed rest basically because I have to keep my hand elevated over my heart for 5 days. I have to ice every 2 or 3 hours, which is a whip. And I literally cannot use my right hand, which I am right-handed, for a month. I'm not supposed to use it at all for a week, which I have not been good at. So this is so timely for me because, man, it's hard to slow down. It's really hard. And it's really hard when it's your right hand and you're right-handed and, it's just a challenge. So anyway, this is good for me to listen to, but I also was thinking about this quote: a healthy man has 1,000,000 wishes. A sick man only has one. So it's so funny, like when you're feeling good and everything's fine and you don't even realize that your health is perfect, you think about all the things you don't have, right? Lots of things like, oh, I wish I had more money. I wish I had more time. I wish I had more, weighed a certain amount or whatever. But man, when you're sick, all you want is to feel good, right? I mean, literally, that's all you think about. Oh, I just wish I didn't have fever. I wish I would stop coughing, or I wish my nose would stop running, or whatever. So this is so timely because a lot of people are sick right now. It's winter. A lot of people have the flu. A lot of people have COVID. I just had COVID a few weeks ago, and it was a whip. I'm not going to lie. It wasn't fun, but it just makes you really appreciate feeling good. So we need to focus on that more. Feeling good, not feeling bad. So anyway, this one today is called Magical Health. Before I get started, I want to say something. Okay, yesterday I think I led you astray. I told you to go tell all these people all this great stuff, which is fine in day 3. It's the 3 most important people, or the magical relationships, it was called. I went back and looked at what I did last year. Not that it matters, but I forgot that I did that one a little differently last year, and I really enjoyed the way I did it last year. So I was going to just kind of give you a heads up if you want to do this, because it was kind of fun. I found 3 pictures of the 3 people that I wanted to send magic to, and be grateful for. And I put them, I can't remember how I did it. I think I downloaded one of those apps where you can put 3 pictures on your screensaver kind of thing, like Pic Collage or PicMonkey or one of those. And then or Canva. Ooh, Canva. That's what you should do. If you have Canva, which I love, do it in this. But you take 3 pictures and you put them all on one picture, and then you screenshot it and you put it on your phone desktop. So all day long, when you're looking at your phone, you're seeing these 3 pictures of these 3 people. And it's kind of fun because you don't realize how many times you look at your screensaver at your phone all day. But if you, and then you're just kind of thinking of them all day, because in the magic, we didn't even have cell phones whenever she wrote this book. So she was saying, carry around 3 pictures of people. I did it a different way last year. So I'm going to do that again today so that I can remember to send love to those 3 people. And it's funny, the 3 people I did last year, 2 of them are the same. One of them I am changing to someone else. So yeah, it's amazing how in a year your focus changes a lot. But that's a good thing. We're always changing, right? Anyway, okay, so that's enough about day 3. I'd love to hear how your day 3 went. But here we go, magical health. Health is the most precious thing in life, and yet more than anything else, we can take our health for granted, just like I was talking about. When you're not well, all you want is to feel better, and nothing else matters other than having your health back again. Gratitude is a vaccine, an antitoxin, and an antiseptic. The degree that you're grateful for your health is the exact degree that your health will magically increase. And vice versa, the degree that you're not grateful is the exact degree that your health will decrease. Have you ever noticed and I have worked on this so much over the last year. I'll wake up and I have a tickle in my throat. And I'm like, oh shit, here we go. I'm getting sick. I got the COVID. I got the flu. And I will catch myself because that's what I used to do. I used to say, oh, I got all this stuff wrong with me. Here we go. Woe is me. Here it goes. Oh, buckle up. And then guess what? I get sick. Now, I'm not saying that we have that much control over our bodies, but I kind of think we do. So I have noticed, I got sick twice this year, once in the summer and once in the winter, which is not bad considering how much shit's going around all the time. But I did notice that whenever this last thing happened, and I knew I had it because my husband had it, he had COVID. So I knew I was going to get it. So I had convinced myself, okay, you're going to get it. And then guess what? I got it. Sometimes I think, and I really do believe this because I have felt like a tickle coming on or a little runny nose. And instead of going down that rabbit hole of, oh shit, here it goes, let's ride the wave of illness, which is what I used to do. Now I just say, I'm good. It's all good. I feel great. My body is so healthy. It's doing exactly what it needs to do. I also do this with my sleep because I used to, especially when the kids were little and I didn't get enough sleep at night, I would wake up and be like, oh my God, I'm never going to sleep again. And my life is exhausting. And when will I ever catch up on my sleep? Maybe I can get a nap later today, which I never did. And it was just like this perpetual just exhaustion and never ever catching up, never feeling well rested. And I read this in the Miracle Morning. Who's that guy? That goofy guy. Hal Elrod wrote a book called The Miracle Morning, which is really good. But anyway, he says in it, you should wake up in the morning. And even if you had like 3 hours of sleep and you slept like shit, you should wake up and say, I just got the perfect amount of sleep. I am so well rested. I'm so grateful for that perfect amount of sleep that I got. I can't wait to see how energetic I'm going to be today. Just flip the script. However you really think you're going to feel, flip it and just say it to yourself and see if it makes a difference. What's it going to hurt? It's not fake it till you feel it. It's fake it till this is how I want to feel, and let's see if it works. And 9 times out of 10, it works. I'm just trying to tell you because I've been playing with this for years. And my health has never been better than it was this year. Oh, that's another thing. Maybe I will get to this book, but eventually. But right now, I want to tell you this. A year ago, I had COVID, and I had it bad. I had long COVID. It was like a 2-month not feeling good. And I was miserable. And I found out I was going through menopause. So double whammy. Plus, I wasn't mentally in a good place. I was a little bit down about my business, about just some things that were going on in my life that were just not the way I wanted them to be. And I kind of went down that rabbit hole of woe is me. I'm sick. I'm in menopause. I'll never feel good again. I'll never sleep again. I'll never go through a night without a night sweat. I'll never have the brain fog go away. I just felt like a pile of misery. And I made a decision in January when I was doing the magic that the most important thing in my life was my health. And it was when I read day 4. I'm not joking. And I was like, that's it. I will throw everything I have at my health. I didn't even care about my business. I was down about my business, but that wasn't even that important. The most important thing was my health. I wanted to feel good. I wanted to sleep through the night. I wanted to stop having night sweats. I wanted to have energy again. I wanted to be on my game again and feel like myself again, or even better. And so I, every day, did a little something to go towards that goal. So I did a podcast with a girl who was a nurse who this was her specialty. Not so much menopause, but just like getting out of adrenal fatigue. So I paid her a lot of money to help me regulate all that. And it felt ridiculous at the time because I hadn't even made that much money last year. Like I was like, why am I spending all this money to do something, money that I don't really have to just throw away. But I decided it's what I wanted to do. I would rather do that than buy a new purse or buy new clothes or whatever. It was more important to get my health back on track. So she ran every test under the sun, and I found out things that I was allergic to. I found out that I was in menopause. I found out all these things that my body was missing that we implemented. So for the next 6 months, I worked with this girl, and that was amazing. That totally changed my life. And in the past, I would have never done that. I would have never felt like that was important, because I would have been like, oh my God, I can't spend money just for me to feel better. That's crazy. Like, I've got 3 kids. I've got a husband. I've got a household to run. I've got other things that require that attention and money. But when I made that decision to really do that, then I found this fabulous OBGYN who specializes in menopause. I went to her. I spent $1 gazillion doing blood work with her, realized I was deficient in estrogen and all these things. I was so low, like no wonder I was feeling like shit. So over the next 6 months, we slowly tweaked that, and it didn't happen overnight. I wish I could tell you that I made this decision to improve my health, and 2 seconds later, it all just miraculously got better and I was Wonder Girl. No, that did not happen. It did. It took, I remember January sucked. February was not the best. By March, I was starting to feel a little better. April, a little bit better. I was tweaking all the meds, all the estrogen, HRT. And here's another PSA. If you're afraid to get on hormone replacement, because I know a lot of us are the same age in this group, and it's a big buzzword. It's also scary because our moms were told not to do that because they said basically it would give you cancer. That is a lie. And not only have I talked to dozens of doctors about this over the last year, but I've also done the work myself. And I will tell you that I am high risk as high risk gets for breast cancer. And it is actually safer to get on a hormone replacement therapy that will increase your quality of life, improve your quality of life. It has actually gotten rid of all the cysts that I had. For decades, I've had cysts. I've had to monitor them like crazy. And it has actually gotten rid of those by being on a hormone replacement therapy. And it's good for your bone density, which is better for you in the long run. And the kind of hormone replacement therapy that they were giving our moms was basically horse piss. Not to be crass, but it was. We are now doing human identical, not bioidentical, human identical hormones that are like just basically taking what you're missing and putting it back in your body. I need to do a podcast on this and not just do this in the magic. Sorry for anyone who's not going through menopause. I just had to throw that in there for my book club babes, because I know y'all are all barking on the door of this. And it's something that no one talks about except Dr. Mary Claire Haver. God love her, The Galveston Diet. If you haven't read it, read it. It's awesome. But anyway, okay, my PSA is over. TED Talk is over. Let's get back to the magic. But I guess the bottom line is just invest in yourself, invest in your health, because I can honestly tell you, I have never felt better. My energy is through the roof. If I hadn't slammed my finger in a door, I would be blazing trails all over the place. I feel amazing. And it has literally, like, when you fill your cup up, it overflows onto everyone else. So I feel like my husband reaps the benefits, my family. I'm fun again. I laugh all the time. I feel good. I sleep good. So that's all I'm saying. If you are feeling this way, it's time to take the bull by the horns, baby. Okay. You should feel amazing every day. See? If you feel heavy and life feels like a real effort to get through, or if you don't feel younger than your age, then you are living with decreased health. One of the major causes of this loss of vitality is a lack of gratitude. All that's about to change, though, because you're about to use gratitude's magical power for the healing. Okay, so now she goes through 3 pages of talking about what she wants you to do. But basically, you're going to read through all these paragraphs of every part of your body. You're going to do a body scan, and you're going to go through each line item of your body, starting with your legs and your feet, arms and hands. Go through your senses, go through your smell, touch, taste, eyes, all that stuff. Go through all of that. Then on a piece of paper, oh, by the way, when you go through your whole body scan, think about what's going on, like your feet. Oh my gosh, I walk everywhere. I get to walk my dogs every day. It's amazing how, like, just from get to point A to point B, I don't have to like get in a wheelchair or have someone help me. I mean, let me tell you something. With my hand and all this stuff, my poor family is having to do everything, and I know they are just done. They have had it with me. It's kind of awesome. But it also is so debilitating. So I am going to spend a lot of time putting gratitude on my hand and my finger and the health of that and the healing of that, because it's been 6 weeks of me really not functioning right. And it's just a good wake-up call for me to really give it some love. So anyway, you go through your whole body, scan it, think about how great it is, and then say thank you, thank you, thank you for each thing. This will take you 5 minutes. Then you get a piece of paper and you write on it in big, bold letters, "The gift of health is keeping me alive." Take that piece of paper with you everywhere you go, put it in your purse, put it in your pocket, and then look at it a few times a day. She says 4 times, and read the words very slowly and feel grateful for your health. So that's it. That's all she wants you to do today. So let's recap, because I've gone on way too long today. Sorry. Magical. Nope, I'm not sorry, because this was very good, important information for all of us. So not sorry. Okay. Magical health day. Here's what you're going to do. Steps number 1, do your 10 blessings. Say thank you, thank you, thank you for each one. Number 2, on a piece of paper, you're going to write down, "The gift of health is keeping me alive." Y'all, I know this sounds corny. It sounds so dumb. But these little baby weird steps are you'll see. Just trust in the process. You don't have to figure it out. Just do what I tell you to do. Do what Rhonda Byrne's telling you to do. The gift of health is keeping me alive. Stick it in your purse. Look at it 4 times today and feel how lucky you are to be healthy. And then just before you go to sleep, hold your magic rock, say the magic words, thank you, and think about the best thing that happened during the day. My magic rock looks like a giant booger. It's kind of funny. I thought it was so pretty, and then I took a picture of it and I put it on Instagram, but I realized it looks like a giant piece of snot, but it's really pretty. It's citrine, which I don't even know what that means, but it's good for you. So anyway, I want to hear about all the stuff that's going on. So y'all let me know, and we'll talk tomorrow. Bye.